What is up, my fellow gamers? In today's video, we got our best guide for heroes in Vikingard. Like and subscribe for more amazing gaming content. Real quick, I just want to mention that I've been making videos for a couple days now. I have a really bad rotator cuff tear on my right arm, so I haven't been able to use the mouse or pretty much anything. I've been in a crazy amount of pain. Today I'm feeling slightly better, but I'm using my left hand, so bear with me. I'm using my left hand to move the mouse and everything, so it's going to be just a little bit wonky, out of place. We'll try and get through this. Gotta make videos. I got a lot to do still. Heroes are also called your Hersir, but I'm gonna refer to this as our heroes just because I think it's just easier. First, real quick, I just gotta give a huge shout out to our sponsor for the video, Aptoide. Aptoide is an Android app that gives you many benefits, including cash back for mobile games. Specifically in Vikingard, if you go ahead and download it through Aptoide, you're going to get 10% back on all your purchases, along with using my special promo code StillAliveGG is going to give you an extra 5% back as well, giving you a total of 15% cash back. But that's not all. On October 14th, they're going to be giving an extra 5%, so you could get 20% back. And then October 31st on good old Halloween, an additional 10%. Those are very specific days. So during those days, you'll get extra cash back as well. I'll have a link down below in the description box where I did a whole video how to download Aptoide, how to set up your AppCoin wallet, and how to enter my promo code as well. So check that video out. Now let's jump into the heroes. So the first thing, and this is kind of like some mistakes that I made because I made a bunch of mistakes in this game. This game plays a lot different than what I thought. I thought this was going to be like another base building war game, and it's really not. So what I went ahead and did is, you'll see that I kind of spread out my levels among my heroes. And if you've watched my previous best beginners guide, I went over this, and that was like my first tip is don't go ahead and put your experience points or your food to level up a bunch of different heroes. You really want to max out, or at least invest most of your materials into one main hero, possibly two main heroes as well. And then once I started to play the game more, and I realized, wow, a lot of the content in this game requires just one hero, especially like Challenger's Coast. So because of that, we're gonna go into, this is like my main hero now, and we'll see that we have our food. Now you're gonna use your food to go ahead and level up your heroes. Now ideally, as a new player, you want to try and get your main hero to level 400 as fast as possible. Now it sounds like a lot, and it can be depending on your play style, a couple days, couple weeks if you're free to play. 400 is like the ideal position. Now once you do get one main hero to level 400, you're going to notice that the leveling up really slows down. That's kind of like the wall. At level 400, it slows down drastically to the point where you're AFKing every day, and the amount of meat that you're generating is only going to level you up maybe one level at that point. And going hand in hand with leveling up is going to be the farm. Now the farm is going to be a really important building that you got to pay attention to. I just logged in today for the first time, so I got a lot of resources to collect and stuff, but this is our AFK building where it's going to naturally just collect us meat, and then we're going to use that meat to level up our heroes. Now you're going to notice that I have 4 pens set up right now, and they're generating a different amount of meat per second. These bottom two, I got these at level 2, and you'll see I'm getting 74 per second. This one 48 a second. Now if we go scrolling up a little bit, you'll see that we have a 3-1 right here. You can now raise sheep to go ahead and get more meat, and you'll see that it says unlocks after we reach a certain stage. So that's why it's really important to go and grind through those stages as fast as possible right here in the middle, where you're going ahead and you're doing your different like trials or whatever you want to call these things. Moving along to our weapons have to do just with the mining area, and that's a second most important building. First one's going to be your farm for leveling up your heroes, AFK rewards, and then the second one is going to be your mine, and this is again AFK rewards. The only difference is it's going to give us different types of metals. You'll see all these different kinds of metals, and all you do is you're going to just dump these into one main hero. Specifically, these you really only want to use on one main hero. Leveling up a few different heroes is okay. It's not like the end of the world. We head over to our mining area just so you can see this is our mining building. And we have dispatch our heroes. And you're just going to put your heroes and they're just going to AFK mine. You're going to see the percentage breakdowns at the bottom. Certain heroes will yield you more stuff when it comes to AFK mining. You always want to make sure you put your top heroes in first and then switch out your lower ones depending on how many things you have mining. Currently you'll see that I have 7 going on, and then as you defeat these like wolves that are going to show up in the right corner, you're then going to get access to more open space. Then you can put even more heroes. So it just increases your mining area. But we got to go ahead, we're going to collect our stuff right here at the bottom, quick collect. And you'll see we just got a bunch of different materials, all these metals. And now moving on to amplitude. Amplitude is a slight different one, and this is not super complicated. Now these don't always have 100% success rate, and you're gonna see that right here where it says percentage. This one, this amplitude snake fang, 100%. This one is only 70%, while these ones down here, you'll see this one's only 50%. And it has a chance to increase it by 2. But it has this like little tree icon, and you'll see in this bottom left corner where it says one of these will give you an extra 6,000.33k. It's going to give you a tremendous amount of power increase. So amplitude is very important, that you just want to make sure you pay attention to how this is, because you can combine. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out of this menu. We're going to go to our warehouse in the bottom left corner. And this is where we can go ahead and start upgrading these or combining these to make better ones. We've got an amplitude snake fang that we can go ahead and create. Used to gain 1 amplitude, mysterious store, challengers coast, events, different ways we can get it. But you'll see we have 6 out of 5. So we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna combine that, and we made one. So definitely make sure you go to your warehouse and check your combine tab, because you might have a lot of items in here that you can go ahead and combine and make different things. We got Legend of the North Halo. Now this one we can actually do something with. So if we click where it says summon, this is going to give us a breakdown of a bunch of different things. Our total amplitude has to reach 100. It is now 104. So we're going to click level up, and we're just going to get some extra bonus to our power. You'll see that. Total weapon might needs to reach a certain amount. So we finally did that. We're going to click level up. And again, we gained a bunch of free power. This is why it's really important to go ahead and specifically dump a lot of your materials into one hero. Again, another reason why it's gonna help you go ahead and level up this area where we've got a bunch of different requirements that you need to meet for like total weapon might, total amplitude, total levels as well. Moving along to our star up area in this bottom right corner, if we click this, this is gonna show us our requirements that we need to meet. So this is 106 out of 140. So we have to have an amplitude of 140. And then the next one you'll see is 2 out of 3. So these are those specific materials that you saw in our warehouse that we were going to combine. So we need one more of these, and you'll see the little icon of what it is. So let's head back to our warehouse. So this is our A heroes. This is for our B heroes. This is for our S heroes. So we definitely need one more for our S heroes. We got 6 out of 4. We'll go ahead, we'll combine it. Now we have 3. And now you'll see we got 3 out of 3, but our amplitude is lower. So we need to get our amplitude up. Going hand in hand with our amplitude, we head on over to our training camp. This is an area where we can go ahead and increase our amplitude of our heroes very fast. Not necessarily super fast, but it's AFK rewards again. So I got 3 heroes that were already training and they got bonuses. I'm just gonna click on this. It's gonna increase their amplitude by a amount. So we got 300, 300. And then this is actually someone from my guild who is training. You can have people from your guild go ahead and train, and they'll get bonuses as well. And if we go to where it says training bugle in that bottom right corner, you'll use one of these and you'll see that everyone in your training area is going to get a bonus percentage. I'm going to use one of these right now. And then I'm going to, what I typically do is for joint training, I put my S tier hero in someone else in my alliances. So I'll go to alliance. Oh, you can also do it with your friends. but typically my friends never are using it. It's mostly my alliance members. So I always look for whoever has the highest percentage. So these two guys right here, they got 150% extra bonus to amplitude. So I'm gonna pick one of these to send my S tier hero to train at. I'm just gonna click on this and I'm gonna send them right there, and then I'm gonna click train. And they are now training over there. And that's pretty much it for our heroes guide. Thank you guys for watching. Stay happy, stay safe, and I will see y'all later. Peace.